dobry Państwu, nazywam się Joanna Ziomek, witam na kolejnym spotkaniu z cyklu wywiadów na Lubelskim Festiwalu Filmowym, a dzisiaj gościmy.
Hello, I am Nicolas Khamsopha, the director of Projet 2046.
And I'm Rémi Pagès, the producer of this movie.
Chciałabym zacząć od tego, skąd się wziął pomysł na film, czy to są Wasze indywidualne obserwacje, czy to są Wasze doświadczenia osobiste, czy spotkaliście się z taką historią, ktoś Wam ją opowiedział, gdzie się pojawił pierwszy pomysł na film i kto pierwszy do kogo przyszedł z tym pomysłem?
So, first of all, I've made this movie because I'm passionate by football since my childhood. And between my passion of cinema and directing, I worked for football media. And during this period, a lot of parents send a private message to sell and promote their kid and say for Polish people, that's the new Robert Lewandowski, that's the new Cristiano Ronaldo or Kylian Mbappé. And I thinking it was very, very strange because they sell the kid like an object, you know. And that's the first thing that I want to do this movie. And after it reply some question of my childhood, the relation with my father. My father wants that I become a football player, and I recognize a little things about this kind of parents and the difficulty to educate and to find the good balance on the education of a child and the sports education. That's two things that are very strange and difficult to do, and that's why I'm doing this movie.
When Nicolas sent the script to me, it was clearly the best director to do this movie because he's not just passionate about football, as he said, he knows everything about football and, okay, maybe not everything, but a lot of things about football and mindset of football players, of parents, of kids, and of all the football industries. So it was very important for us to work with Nicolas because he's absolutely precise when he do movies, and particularly with football in it.
Mam takie pytanie. Ten film, wydaje mi się, porusza przynajmniej dwie kwestie, jeśli chodzi o rodzicielstwo. Jedna może być w Polsce chyba rozpoznana, to znaczy mówię o takim rodzicielstwie helikopterowym z nadmierną troską. Tutaj akurat mamy do czynienia z taką trochę opresyjną opieką, bym powiedziała, jeśli chodzi o uczenie umiejętności piłkarskich przez tatę, ale pojawia się tutaj drugi wątek, który wydaje mi się, że w Polsce nie jest zbyt popularny jeszcze. Ja się z nim nie spotkałam przynajmniej. Czyli ten nacisk na budowanie wizerunku dzieci w social mediach, na tym, żeby na tym budować ich popularność, żeby to też monetyzować przez rodziców. I moje pytanie jest takie w sumie o te oba punkty. Czy zauważacie, że to jest trend taki u Was we Francji? I co jest w ogóle, co się bardziej wybija, co jest większym problemem? Czy bardziej takie nadmierne opiekuńcze wychowywanie i też zmuszanie dzieci do robienia swoich jakichś ambicji? Czy bardziej większym problemem jest to wykorzystywanie wizerunku i też uczenie, stawianie nacisku na popularność?
I think it's mixed because the parents, when they do this kind of Mbappé project, it's an investment, you know, it's an investment in the future, and they said if he able to be good in the pitch at his younger age, it can be very better in the future. So it's an investment, and because we have a lot of license people who play football, and this a jungle, you know. So they think that's the only good solution to you know, to create a demarcation with the others, you know, to eliminate the contenders in using social media. I think people, the problem is to want succeed quickly, you know. For them, using social media is the new kind of communication, and I think it can be abused a little bit on abuse because we cannot, like a viewer, we cannot control like this, and people who use this can control like this. what we do. I think people must to protect their children and don't expose some children like this because they are not object. I don't think because some famous sportsmen who start like as kid shows that it's very difficult by the future to be equilibrated, to find the good balance in his mind. I will take an example. In France, we have a good sportsman. He's Richard Gasquet. Richard Gasquet playing in tennis. He was named like a genius Mozart on tennis. And we see in the next years after his popularity, he has a very great mentality, you know, because his education, even his parents are protected him a lot of the media. I think he has a lot of pressure to confirm the expectation of people. And I think the parents are not expected about by the audience. You know, you put a kid on social media and they say he will be the new Mbappé. At the school, people, the kid can compare him or made harassment because he can be jealous. He can be angry about that because they don't understand why it's not me and him. I think for the future, it cannot be a good solution. So I think I don't say take care of children and don't expose the kid, but to invite people to thinking about it.
Parents don't think about what children is thinking about this. They just want to do reels for Instagram or TikTok, but they don't thinking about is the children loving doing this or just he loves playing football. So the frontiers between loving playing footballs and loving making videos for social media is very difficult to find.
Mówiłam o tym już wcześniej w naszym Q&A, że mam syna, który ma 9 lat i który jest piłkarzem, bramkarzem i bardzo kocha ten sport. Jest mi to bardzo bliskie, bo całe nasze życie rodzinne jest temu podporządkowane. I wiem, jak to jest bardzo ważne w tym, żeby takie dziecko motywować, żeby kiedy przypuści jakąś bramkę, żeby mu pomagać, że jeśli płacze, ma gorszy dzień, żeby go wspierać, żeby go właśnie motywować. I nie oglądał waszego filmu, ale mu o tym filmie opowiedziałam i zapytałam go wtedy właśnie, co on czuje, co on myśli, co ten bohater czuje, co w ogóle uważa o tym filmie. I zwrócił mi właśnie uwagę na to, że bardzo czytelnie, więc to jest bardzo czytelne w waszym filmie. Myślę, że to jest jego ogromny atut, bo 9-latek odebrał to w ten sposób, że film opowiada o presji, któremu poddawany jest ten młody chłopiec. I nie powinno tak być, że rodzice powinni motywować i wspierać i pozwalać wybierać, bo to nie musi być akurat ten sport, może to być inny sport. I moje właśnie pytanie jest takie, jak dzieci odbierają ten film? Czy dochodziły do was takie informacje, że na przykład może trochę starsza młodzież oglądała ten film, jak sobie radziła z tym tematem? Czy dostawaliście taki feedback nie od rodziców, tylko właśnie od młodych ludzi? Jak oni sobie z tym radzą? Czy dostawaliście takie sygnały? Jak sobie z taką presją w ogóle można poradzić? Czy dzieci to zauważają już?
Children are not very, when they saw the movie, they watch the movie, that's not a question of concerning. They said, well, it's good. The kid
not
is,
aware.
yeah, the kid is a very good player, and when I promote the movie, a lot of friends encourage the movie of the actor, the young actor. So a lot of teenagers said was very strange because they recognize a little bit things they can meeting in their football club. You know, I live this kind of situation when I was a kid and I missed a penalty, and my father said I crying because. Not because I missed the penalty, because I was a little bit afraid that my father will say you will not succeed in foot because you missed the penalty. So I cried because I am afraid of his reaction and not because I missed the penalty. And so some teenagers said that's the reality actually in the football pitch in France.
And I think it's very difficult, but it's necessary to support our child when they're loving doing things. But it's very important to find the limit between just support what they want to do and force them to do again and again and again. Maybe one time, but if they don't want 3, 4, 5, 10 times, maybe it's not the good way for the kids to enjoy what he's doing.
And I think when I write the movie, I'm thinking it was for all people, for all audience possible. But when I shot the movie with Rémi, I said mostly we do seconds. I'm saying I think it's not really for kids. I think it's really for parents. And I assuming that, and people said one reaction come in my head at when we do in projection in Toulouse. A parent said, "Do you think if you doing another version of the movie, a feature, by example, did you think you will add most important role for the child, for the kid?" And I said it's in reflection because that I want it's to show the parents in first plan, you know, because that's the project of the parents. The kid is in silence because they don't have the choice, you know. So well, that's my reply.
Okej. Mam taką refleksję, że wasz film mógłby być świetnym dodatkiem do szkółek piłkarskich albo do klubów piłkarskich, w którym zapisuje się dzieci, żeby obowiązkowo ten film obejrzeć, może to będzie dla was jakiś rodzaj nowej dystrybucji, żeby ten film obejrzeli rodzice, którzy na przykład planują zapisać dziecko do szkoły piłkarskiej, czy do uprawiania jakiegokolwiek sportu, tu mówimy akurat o piłce nożnej. Może na początku podejrzewam, że większość rodziców będzie mówiła w ten sposób, że się z tym nie zgadzają, że to jest oczywiście, że oni są na nie i nikt z nich nie ma takich planów. Natomiast myślę, że gdzieś tam w środku takie ziarenko budowania świadomości, czym jest nadmierna presja, czym jest przerzucanie swoich ambicji własnych niespełnionych na dziecko, że to budowanie tej świadomości u rodziców jest ważne, więc co o tym sądzicie? Czy to byłby dobry pomysł?
Parents in football club not really understand what they are doing with their kids, and in fact they don't see the problems. If we show the movie, they will say, "Oh, okay, it's not good for this kid," but they don't understand that they're doing the same thing with their kids.
Maybe only one parent?
Yeah. So yeah, it's very difficult to explain to those parents that nobody is perfect, of course, but sometimes it's not only with them, it's also with their kids and other kids maybe also on the football pitch extra with match and coach and referee extra.
So I agree with you because I think if we show the movie to the football academy, it can be. I don't want, you know, to really to politicize the problem, but like I said with the Q&A with the public, the audience, I want to defend football because it's my passion, and I think if we doing this in the football academy, because in France, French Football Federation is aware of this problem, but not doing things to resolve the problem, because if they admit they have a problem, it will be a lot of changes. So if I can help about it and show to football academies, even I don't want to politicize, I will do it because I defend football. And I think it can be help football coaches, it can help parents, the other parents, because you have parents who are very who take care of their kids in the football pitch. They are silent because they don't want to confront the other parent and say, but what you're doing, because it's not good. I think it can help a lot of people in the football. I hope so.
Wiem, że to nie jest Twój pierwszy raz na festiwalu. Jesteś laureatem nagrody imienia Krzysztofa Szota z 2017 roku na naszym festiwalu za film Happy. Nie mogłeś wtedy tej nagrody odebrać osobiście. Na szczęście w tym roku odwiedziliście nas wspólnie na festiwalu, z czego też bardzo się cieszymy. I chciałam zapytać o Wasze wrażenia, jak się czujecie tutaj u nas w Lublinie, czy to jest Wasz pierwszy raz w Polsce tutaj, jak odbieracie miasto, jak odbieracie festiwal?
I want to thanks all of Lublin Film Festival for the host and the invitation, because in 2017 I was only 23 years old, and so I don't have money to go to take the plane and go in Poland. And when I saw the mail, because I was with my friend, and received the mail at 8 p.m. and said, "You receive an award." Wow, it was very impressive. And I remember a message of Anne Barton, who worked by the past, I think, in Lublin, and says this award, Christoph Zott award, was very important. And yesterday, when we visit Lublin, and it was a very cute city, it looks like Strasbourg in France.
Wow.
You know, a very cute city. And this talk about Christoph Zott, and I learned that's a very symbolic prize, and I'm thinking that will be the reason I will come, because we are not here to really to say we are winning. We are not. No, we are not here for that. We are to thanks for 2017, because we want to repair this mistake to not come for this. And I'm very happy. Lublin is a very good city. I want to thanks to the two volunteers who who helped to visit the city, and I think it's a very great attention from the festival. And I think it's very rare to this investment of people. And I discovered pierogi. It was very good, and I hope I will come again in Lublin in the next years if we doing another movies, because we don't know what the future. We don't know if we will doing. I don't think I will stop, because I can't stop my career, because when I made a movie, it's only by passion and investment of emotional mentality. I don't know if I will do a feature of this movie, because people want I do a feature of this movie, and it will probably be the first feature. So I don't want to take risk, because a first feature is for me it's the Champions League. You know, it's I don't want to miss this movie, so I want to be concentrated. So I don't know what will happen, but I am very happy to be there, and I want to profit, to enjoy the moment today, and I'm very happy. Okay.
We have the future contest also, so good luck.
Ah, d'accord, okay.
Yeah, as Nicolas said, it was very important to us to come, because it's the second time, as you say, that Nicolas is in the movie. It was is selected in Lublin. So
It was your film also?
Happy birthday.
yeah, it was the director, but I wasn't the producer of this first movie. But when we talk about this selection, you say, "Oh, we have to go there. It's the second time. It's very important, because it's very important to take forces to say thank you to all the crews, to the festival, and to being here, to share experiences, to share mind about doing movies and everything." So yeah, it was very important.
Okay, so enjoy the festival. Thank you very much for the meeting and for the interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Lublin.